Hi, I'm Abigail, and I'm from Kentucky. My sister is better than me at everything, and it's so annoying that I decided to put an end to it once and for all. But before I go on, make sure you like and subscribe. My childhood was miserable because of my sister Mandy. In 3rd grade, we had to bring a creation of our own to class. I brought this paper ball I had turned into a model of the Earth. I was pretty proud of it.
Oh, that's cute, Abigail.
Why, oh my God, that's amazing! My teacher turned from my creation to look at Mandy's. She had made a humongous globe made of Lego pieces. I stared in shock. It wasn't fair. Mom had paid for that, but when I asked for help, all she said was, "Do it yourself." Even though parents aren't supposed to have favorites, my mom definitely loved Mandy more than me. And it's not like it's because we're really different. In fact, we're identical twins. But Mom, for some strange reason, prefers Mandy, and it's been this way for as long as I can remember. I'm pretty sure when Mom gave birth to us, she took one look at us and said, "I'll keep this one. The other one you can give to charity or something." I'm sure you can guess which one I was. Anyway, for the first 10 years of my life, I didn't mind that Mom loved Mandy more. That's because my dad loved me more than Mandy. Mandy had Mom, and I had Dad. That's how it was. Until one horrible night. It was actually our 10th birthday, and because of what happened that night, my birthday was ruined forever. Dad went out to buy me a birthday cake because the one Mom got had peanuts in it, and I was allergic to peanuts. You know, I'm pretty sure Mom got that cake on purpose just to spite me. Anyway, Dad went out to get me a cake that I could eat, but, well, he never returned. The police didn't know what happened to him. The last time anyone had seen him was at the bakery where he had picked up the cake from. After that, he had disappeared, as if out of thin air. Sometimes I dream about Dad coming back home, alive and well, but it's been 6 years since that horrible night, and I've had to accept that Dad's never coming back. Now, with Mom spoiling Mandy and leaving me behind, life got pretty miserable. Mandy didn't do anything about Mom's unfair treatment, and she seemed to love being better than me at everything. I started to believe I would never be happy again until the day of the donuts. You're probably wondering what the heck I'm talking about. Well, one day after school, I went to the donut shop because I love me some donuts. I ordered one and they handed me over the fluffiest, most delicious donut you can imagine. I pulled out my wallet to pay, but I had no cash. I forgot that Mom had taken my pocket money from me earlier that morning so that Mandy could buy these new pair of boots she really wanted. I stood there frozen in the line. I had already taken a bite out of my donut. How was I going to pay?
"What's taking so long back there?"
Oi, hurry up.
I started to lose it until I felt a gentle hand on my shoulder.
"That's okay. I'll pay."
I turned to see Robert Pattinson's doppelganger beside me. Seriously, he was so hot. The dude paid for my donut and I stood there speechless because he was just so dreamy. We moved away and I finally gathered up the courage to thank him.
"Hey, no worries. I love the donuts here. Do you come here often?"
I do. I live for these donuts. What's your name?
"Mac?"
Like the cheese? He laughed and I felt my knees buckle. He had the cutest laugh.
"What's your name?"
I'm Abigail.
"It's nice to meet you, Abigail."
It's nice to meet you too, Mac. And the rest is history. Well, not quite. I'm not done with my story, but you get the gist. We hit it off right away. Within the week, we had already said the L word to each other. For those of you who don't know, I mean love. And we were officially boyfriend and girlfriend. I didn't care if Mom didn't love me and if Mandy beat me in everything. Mac was the one for me and I was so happy. But then, like all things in my life, it all fell apart. I was by my school locker. Suddenly, everything went black. Someone was covering my eyes.
"Guess who?"
I smiled. Is it my cheesy baby? That was my nickname for Mac. Weird, I know, but it was our thing, okay? Don't judge me.
"Yep."
I turned around and kissed him.
"Last night was amazing."
I frowned, confused. Last night?
"Yeah, I mean, I was pretty surprised to see you at my house in the middle of the night, but man, the rest of the night was great. I think that's the best kiss I ever had."
I was so confused. What was Mac talking about? Last night, I had been at a dinner with my friends to celebrate one of their birthdays. I hadn't gone to Mac's house. Right? Surely I hadn't forgotten. But then my eyes looked to the side and I saw Mandy walk by. It suddenly hit me. Oh no!
"What? What's wrong?"
Mac, That wasn't me last night.
What? What are you talking about?
I can't believe this. You cheated on me with my sister. Some of the students around us stopped and stared. Mac looked so shocked.
Wait, that wasn't you last night?
No? All the color drained from his face.
Oh, God.
Ugh, I can't believe this. I backed away from Mac. I can't believe I had just kissed him. It was so disgusting. My sister had been kissing him last night.
Wait, babe, please, you gotta forgive me.
No, how can I forgive you? You cheated on me.
But I didn't know I was doing it.
You should have known. Are you telling me you can't tell the difference between me and my sister? Mac was lost for words.
Please,
Enough, we're through. And I walked away. It was the hardest thing I'd ever done, but I just couldn't be with him anymore. Not now that Mandy had had a piece of him. When I got home, I saw Mac had called me at least 50 times, but I ignored the missed calls. I couldn't speak to him. I walked into the living room and found Mandy sitting there. She smiled at me. Hey, sis. I was boiling with hatred inside. How could she sit there innocently after what she had just done to me? She had ruined the only thing that made me happy, my relationship with Mac. Suddenly, all the anger, the years of anger that had accumulated from all the times she ebsted me and humiliated me, tipped over the edge. That's it. I pounced at her. I punched at her and clawed at her face, pulled at her hair. Ah! You worthless brat! This is what you deserve! Abigail, stop! What's gotten into you? You slept with Mac. What? I would never! You did, don't lie. But I'm not lying. I was with my friends last night. We went to the cinema. Ask them if you want proof. I froze mid-punch. Wait, really? Right at that moment, Mom walked in. When she saw me on top of Mandy, she freaked. Get off of her. Mom pulled me off and slapped me in the face. I saw stars. Mom, don't hit her. She deserves it. She's nothing but a piece of trash. I stared at Mom, tears in my eyes. Mandy looked at me. Was it with sympathy or smugness? I couldn't tell. I ran up to my room and slammed the door. It wasn't until an hour later that someone knocked on my bedroom door. In came Mandy. No! Get out! Get out! Get out! Sis, please. You have to hear me out. I didn't betray you. Look! Mandy showed me a picture. Sure enough, it was of herself and her friends at the cinema, and the phone dated them as last night. She couldn't have faked that or edited that, so it was true. Mandy didn't betray me. So then why had Mac lied? It didn't make any sense. I asked Mac about it and he insisted that somebody who looked identical to me had come to his room. If it wasn't Mandy, then it had to be me. Was I losing my mind? How had I forgotten something like that? But no, my picture was with my friends at the diner proved I wasn't there. What was going on? I decided to see a psychologist. Maybe that could help me out. When I arrived at their office, I sat down at the desk and they spun around in their chair to face me. You won't believe who was sitting in that chair. Me! Well, someone who looked identical to me. Hello, Abigail. Oh! Oh, please. Why act so surprised? You're the one that tried to kill me. What? What are you? I'm so confused. Oh, Abigail. The girl who looked identical to me stood up. Ever since you tried to kill me, I've been determined to ruin your life. That's why I tricked your boyfriend. That's why I'm here right now. You're not leaving this psychologist appointment alive. Let me tell you that. I don't understand. Who are you? The girl stopped. Playing dumb, are we? Well. That won't save you. It's a pity. The girl raised a knife. I started to tremble. I wanted to have fun while killing you. The girl pounced and I screamed. But then, right at that moment, Mandy burst into the room and tackled the girl. They rolled around on the ground and clawed at each other while I stared in absolute shock. The knife slid across the ground and I grabbed it. Stop! I have a weapon! They both froze and slowly stood up. Get her, Abigail! It's the evil twin! I looked at her. I know it's you. You're wearing therapist clothes. I forgot. Mandy and I tied the girl up. Give me that! Mandy pointed at the knife. I gave it to her with shaky hands. Then I took a deep breath. You, I said to Mandy, explain everything now. Fine. And Mandy explained everything, but I was not ready for this shock. This is our twin, or I guess triplet, Samantha. I discovered Mom had secretly had another triplet when she gave birth, but she had given it away because they couldn't afford another baby. Samantha grew up in England, but she discovered about us and came over to visit. She met me secretly and called me Abigail. I don't know why, but I just let it slide. I used your identity as a shield. Samantha wanted to meet Mom, but I couldn't let her. Mom gives me so much attention. If Samantha came, then I would get none. I saw what happened to you, Abby. Mandy, how could you? I brought Samantha to a cliff edge. I tried to push her, but I failed. She ran away.
Wait, Mandy tried to kill me, not Abigail? Shut up!
Samantha cowered under Mandy's threat, and I looked at my sister with new eyes. She was a monster. I have another confession, Abby. What? Mandy started crying. I killed Dad. My whole world felt like it was spinning. What? I cut one of the wires in his car that night he left. When he drove back, I guess he must have slid off the cliff edge and died, lost in the ocean. I'm so sorry. But why, Mandy? Because... I flinched. Who was this girl? He took some of Mom's attention from me. I'm the favorite. I deserve it all. I looked at Mandy sadly. No, Mandy, you don't. I pounced on her, grabbed the knife, and tied her up. I untied Samantha. I looked at her, then at Mandy. You want to steal her identity? Samantha seemed shocked, but determined. Yes. Now we just need to work on Samantha's English accent.